Thank you, Producer Brandon. This is Chase Clanton on behalf of Hopkins Farms Broadcasting. Forgive me, it's 9 a.m. this morning, and got about halfway through my coffee, so we're working on it. But joined today by Scott Collins, your city manager right here in Shelbyville, Tennessee. Scott, how are you doing this morning?
Doing well, Chase, and I've got to say it's a pleasure sitting down with you. I think this is the first time you and I have done this.
Yeah, I think so, too. I don't typically do the Gov Talks, but Mr. Johnson just happened to be out of town this morning. I might have a doctor's appointment or something.
Well, I'm glad you're doing it and filling in, because I always enjoy talking to you and absolutely love your music.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a pleasure, and I appreciate you.
Well, yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate all you're doing as well. And I guess shameless plug, since we're talking about music, we do have the Cruise In on the Square starting up in April on the 4th Friday, so that's a big thing for Shelbyville Square, and I know you have a lot of projects going on there as well.
Yes, sir, we do. Matter of fact, I had the honor of meeting your father and another really nice gentleman. They were meeting with our Chamber of Commerce director, Dana Rodriguez.
Love her to death.
Oh, she's wonderful.
She really is.
I mean, there's so many great people around. But they were working together, getting things ready to go, and then they called me in asking me about timetables as far as the phase 1 of the Spring Street parking project.
Okay.
And we're pushing it as hard as we can, and we hope to be able to move quickly if the weather will really stabilize. And that will add about 35-40 parking spots next to the fly.
I saw that. Yes. I saw that. Okay, so that's the Spring Street parking project.
Yes. Technically, we're calling it the phase 1 of the Riverview District Project.
Okay.
Riverview District is going to be exciting. It's going to be a destination point, because everybody's already seeing the success of Glass Hollow Table.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you go up there at night. This is what Dad's been talking about.
Yes.
You go up as late as, 8 o'clock at night on the square here, and there's cars and people, way more than there ever has been in my lifetime.
Well, it's wonderful, and what makes it even better, Chase, you've got Jeb and Ashley House, and then Shabney Beasley. It is a family-run business.
It is.
And you feel like family when you go in there.
I've been in there to play a couple of times, and been in there to eat once with the family and my now fiance, and buddy,
Congratulations. I didn't know.
I didn't mean to plug myself again. Thank you.
Wonderful.
But the point is, yes, like we just sat down at the table, beautiful place inside, and we felt like family.
Yes.
First time dining there like that, just felt like family, so yes.
Well, and I stopped in yesterday. I always like to keep a pulse on what's going on in the city as much as time allows.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a beautiful day yesterday, and so I walked down a little ways, and I just stuck my head in there for lunch, and they were covered up. The coffee shop next door was. I'm a big Bocelli's and Shovel Pizza fan. They're always busy. And then if you need some good home cooking, Pope's. Our square is just bustling with opportunities to have some really good food.
Oh, yeah. They're all great options.
And sometimes people say, well, how come you focus so much on the square? Well, we don't. We do focus on the square, but we've also got projects throughout the city going on, from the square to the airport.
True.
But the square is the heartbeat. As the square goes, the city goes. And what we're looking to do with the Riverview District is going to create another reason to make Shelbyville a destination for people to want to come. And when they come to eat at Glass Hollow Table, or this summer they'll have the opportunity to go to the Grindstone Cowboy. I assume you'll be playing there some too.
I would love to. Absolutely would love to.
We'll go ahead and put that plug into Craig Campbell right now.
We'll throw that out there. Glenn, call me.
We've got some great local talent here, and you've been the forefront of that. So, and I think that's what they're going to seek to do, because that's their model in Eagleville that's been highly successful.
Right.
And we was talking about the family atmosphere. Well, the Grindstone's going to bring that too, because not only is Craig Campbell a renowned top 40 artist.
Yes, and excuse me, I said Glenn Campbell a second ago because I was thinking about Rhinestones.
Yes, Grindstone.
Yeah.
That's a nice play.
Yeah.
But Craig, Craig's wonderful wife, Mindy, she is very talented and can sing, beautiful voice, and his daughters. I mean, so you're going to have that family atmosphere on both sides of the Riverview District, and we're so excited we can't stand it. That's the reason we're hustling to increase parking.
I see. Well, you're going to need it because, as we talked about, just with the Glass Hollow Table and Tavern alone, the parking in the square is getting busier and busier right now. And I don't think they've even been open a full year yet.
No.
Yeah, at Popular Restaurant.
They opened, it was after the celebration last year.
That's right.
So it, and they do great seasonal meals and activities.
They do. They had a great special for Valentine's Day. They even participated in our Valentine's Day giveaway that week.
Wonderful.
They're very involved in the community. And what I'm hearing from you, Scott, there's some new families that are either moving to Shelbyville and participating in tradition and starting family businesses, or families that have been here and have a legacy.
Yeah.
Like the Houses and Shavney Beasley and all of them, and now they're beginning those new businesses, right?
Yes, absolutely. And we're so excited about the Riverview District because
let's talk about that a little bit.
We do want to try to create a mini Printer's Alley or just an entertainment district.
Very cool.
And the hopes are and the plans are, and I must say the mayor and city council have been very supportive. We even had an unorthodox work study session, if you will, to where they all agreed to come out, and we actually walked through the construction zone, through all the dust and the unstable ground and everything, and painted the picture of what it could be. And like I said, the mayor and city council they're just wonderful.
Right.
We appreciate their guidance and support on this project. But we hope to have it pedestrian only, except, of course, for delivery trucks and emergency vehicles. We've always got to leave room for that.
Yeah.
But increase the parking. And at the south end of Spring Street, we hope to have a staging area.
You say staging area?
Yes, sir.
Like for live music?
Outdoor concerts.
Really?
Yes.
Up on the square in Shelbyville?
Yes, sir.
That really would be the perfect place, because I think I tell this story all the time, but I don't think I've told it in this context, especially on Gov Talk. But the Shelbyville Square, so not only is Shelbyville just an hour south from the music capital of the world, Music City, Nashville, it's also the home or the scene for one of Johnny Cash's music videos, right? Sunday Morning Coming Down. So why wouldn't the Shelbyville Square be a spot in itself for live music?
Absolutely.
It's a great idea.
And the way it's going to be designed, it'll have the string alley lights going across. It's just going to add atmosphere.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go in to Glass Hollow and eat a nice meal, or before long you can step across and have a beverage or something from the Grindstone, and then enjoy great live music. And the setting there, Chase, is phenomenal, because you've got the river right there.
Duck River.
Yes, sir. And even though you've got the traffic on South Cannon and all the hustle and bustle, where the little dam is and the water coming over it, that's what you hear.
Is it really?
So it's such a peaceful setting.
Wow.
And that's the reason I was so pleased the mayor and council was walking it.
Sure.
Because we was able to show them where the river overlook was going to be and other parts of the project.
Sure.
But They've seen the sun beginning to set across the river. They've heard the water run. It was just wonderful.
You know, that's even a peaceful place that I remember going to as a kid. You know, I'd go and eat with my parents on a Friday evening or something, and I'm talking about a little kid.
Yeah.
And we'd drive out in the car by the Duck River, where I think like an old mini ATM or like bank teller station was or something like that, just down from the county annex. And we'd pull up next to the metal railing and roll the windows down, listen to the river for a minute.
Yeah.
It's really peaceful.
It is.
And so if you kind of turn that into a, something that would remind you of Printer's Alley, but you've got, a pretty river going in the background, this could very well be a, date night, date day destination for couples all across Tennessee.
Yes, sir. And that's part of the future planning is the river overlook, which will be part of the Riverwalk project that's been going on for a few years. But it's going to tie in where the the county parking lot is. There's a little bank building on it right now, but the Riverwalk actually starts there. But then it's going to continue on behind where Grindstone Cowboy's going to be, parallel to Spring Street, and then reconnect at the River Bottom Park. So
really,
you can park anywhere in the county parking area and then walk all the way down to the River Bottom Park.
Nice.
And the overlook is going to be designed to where people can have weddings there if they choose.
Oh, I see. Really?
Yes.
Very cool.
And so we hope to have the combination of both. You think of Printer's Alley, you think, hustle and bustle,
and
bright lights and loud music.
Yeah, not quite.
We're going to have the combination. We'll have great music, but we're also going to have benches or perhaps even like porch swings set up on the Riverwalk overlooking the river to where you can just sit there and talk to the Lord, gather your thoughts, whatever, because it's just going to be a blessing to be a part of this project.
So, imagine a nice, serene cross between, the live music type of vibe and the lights and stuff of Printer's Alley and maybe Central Park in New York City, where you've got that as I said, sereneness and but the river in there. It's very nice, right?
Yes, we're very excited about that project, and fortunately we're getting momentum on it now. Last night during the mayor and city council monthly meeting, they did vote to request from TDOT to extend the project deadline. Right now it's currently we're supposed to be under contract by August 16th, but based on the schedule now, we're looking more like having all of our ducks in a row. Put a little pun there.
For Duck River? I see what you did there.
But have everything ready by mid-January.
To go to work?
Yes.
I see,
But with that being said, construction probably wouldn't be too strong in January. So we're going to ask TDOT to extend it and give us an additional year to have everything closed out.
Right. Awesome. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 60-second break here on Gov Talk. We're joined today by Scott Collins, the Shelbyville City Manager. We'll be right back right after this. Kincaid's is proud to offer Beauty Rest Black to our customers. Beauty Rest Black represents a leap forward in bedding with sleep climate technology keeping you cool and triple-stranded pocketed coils to give you luxurious support all night long. Wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day with a new Beauty Rest Black mattress from Kincaid Service Company. 400 Madison Street, Shelbyville, across from the Speedway gas station. 931-684-5662.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684 2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care.
All right. Thank you, Producer Brandon. We're back here on Gov Talk with Shelbyville City Manager Scott Collins. Scott, thanks for coming in today again, by the way.
You're welcome. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Well, sounds great, man. We're talking about many different projects going on here in the city of Shelbyville, like the Riverview District, the River Walk, the River Overlook, and just how beautiful that's going to be, and when we expect to hopefully begin work on that in about mid-January. Yeah. And tell you what, we've got other stuff going on right now, actually, like the Tennessee Walking Horse National Celebration is having their Fast Spring Showcase this weekend.
Yes, that is a very, anything that the celebration grounds put on is phenomenal. Right. I mean, I can't say enough about Warren Wells and the energy he's brought to the celebration group. I mean, they've had everything from demolition derbies to rodeos to
truck and tractor pulls.
Yes, and motorcycles. I mean, it's phenomenal. But more and more, I've been hearing talk about their RV campground.
Okay, let's tell everybody about that.
And they are very good stewards of the community because of state law, they pay the hotel motel tax. But it's not talked enough about how much RV space they have, and it can be rented. A space can be rented year round.
Say that again, year round?
Yes, sir. I mean, you don't have to rent it for an event.
Okay.
So let me use my cousins from East Tennessee.
All right,
for example. When my cousin retired, he was an attorney, and they retired and bought an RV, and they just load up and go places. They're enjoying their life, and former UT basketball player, by the way.
Okay, he's a good man then, right?
I had to plug that.
We have to mention his shirt. He's been, in fact, last month, Scott had a, what was it you went to go see? You went to go see UT basketball?
I was scheduled to come here and speak with you all, but Friday afternoon was the Tennessee national champion, defending national champion baseball team's opening day.
Huge day. And I was like, buddy, I understand. We'll see you next month.
Yep. So we went up and watched opening day, which of course they've won and they've kept winning. They're the only undefeated team currently in NCAA Division I baseball.
Gotta feel good.
Yes. But we went and watched baseball Friday night, watched them beat Vanderbilt in basketball Saturday, and then watched the Lady Vol Sunday. And then we came home and rested.
Yeah. Don't be in the panic room, so to speak, if you've heard of that.
Really.
But yeah, so you can rent a space at the horse show grounds year round.
Yes.
And you've got your people from East Tennessee that do that.
You've got all of your hookups and everything you need.
So water, electricity.
Yes, and that would help so much, because one of the few knocks on Shelbyville is lack of space to stay.
Okay.
So if we can tap into that RV community, another thing Jeb House keeps talking about is the Whiskey Triangle.
The Whiskey Triangle, oh, I see.
He's even made shirts up that's available at Glass Hollow. But the Whiskey Triangle is Georgia Dickel, Jack Daniels, and of course our own Uncle Nearest Screen Distillery, which what Keith and Fawn Weaver have done there is nothing short of amazing.
That's quite the facility,
and only getting stronger.
Great.
So people need to come. Let's put Shelbyville and the Celebration Grounds RV Park on the map so you can come visit and take in a variety of activities, all within 50-mile radius. There's more than you can do in a month.
Right.
I mean.
Oh, yeah. What I see, Scott, is that, you all are doing a very good job of helping Shelbyville not just turn into like a bedroom community like maybe it's been in the past, or maybe some people have just called it, which it never has been that, because we have like the horse show.
Right.
I mean, come on, we have the celebration. That's a World Grand Championship.
Kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. Kind of a very big deal. But anyways, you're creating this to be a tourist spot as well. Hence the Whiskey Triangle. Yes. And of course the celebration. The Riverview District, the River Walk, stuff like that. These are things that people, I could just imagine, to shout out MPT, I guess, seeing that on Tennessee Crossroads on a Thursday night and going, man, I want to go down to Shelbyville and, let's go in and eat and go down the River Walk and enjoy, or let's take the RV out.
Yeah.
And, especially if you're from another state and you want to see, like, these three legendary whiskey companies. I mean, George Dickel is huge. World renowned. I mean, for example, I was in Japan a couple years ago in October in Tokyo and ended up in Asakusa going to some really tall building. But anyways, as we're walking to it, walked past a barrel of Jack Daniel's whiskey just outside somebody's shop, and there it says Lynchburg, Tennessee on it.
Wow.
So when we say world famous, there's evidence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you talk about the efforts to bring visitors to our community, and as a lot of elected officials will say, that's sometimes the best revenue generator you can have,
right?
Because they come, spend their money, you don't have to educate their kids or anything else.
That's what Scott Johnson
says.
Yes. So he is here today in spirit.
But I would be remiss if I did not mention the exceptional work being done by Kelly North, Dana Rodriguez, and the host of the people that work so strongly, so well together throughout the community. Mm-hmm. The Christmas event that was held was spectacular, and I know WLIJ was a big part of that. We appreciate your all's community support because it's phenomenal. It just brings everybody together so much closer.
Yeah, and again, going back to the family theme, right?
Yes.
We want to make this community feel like family, and we have a lot of families that make it what it is,
Absolutely. And just to touch on, I know we're probably getting short on time, but
we got plenty of time.
To touch on a couple of more projects. Number one, the RV park at the partnership at the celebration ground.
There you go. Yeah, that's right.
Is a very big opportunity.
Sure.
Very big opportunity. But in order to help bring in more people and be able to accommodate them and everything else, we've had some strong movement going this since the first of the year. Excuse me. Hampton Inn has submitted their site plan. That's going to be an 88-unit hotel, more or less behind Dunkin' Donuts. The strip there where Dunkin' Donuts is. Firehouse.
And that's not a microtel. That's a full-on normal.
88 rooms. It's going to be nice. And
very nice.
Badly needed to complement our other motels and hotels we have.
Yeah, and it's always attractive when you have a brand new hotel.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, man, that's going to be nice.
Yes, it definitely is. And of course, we're continuing to work on that and retail development. I mean, Five Below has picked up.
Right.
Yes, they picked up their building permit. Wingstop is coming. They're going to be next to Dos Bros.
Okay.
And there's a lot of stuff. We're trying to get things for people to do, places for them to stay, and then extra shopping and dining opportunities. Just all of the above.
Yeah, I think it's high time we have it too, because I think a lot of people in the past have gone to other towns so they could go to a Five Below, or they could go to Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Well, no, let's bring them here, and that's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, and in what comes with that, though, is having to control the growth to where it just don't blow up and overwhelm us.
Yeah.
So our mayor and city council are working very well with the planning commission, and of course our planning staff, and we're putting some things in place not to hinder them, but just to make it more systematic to where we can try to have everything in smooth coordination. And one of the projects we're doing right now is the Fairfield Pike area. There's an intersection there that I think it's Derry Street, Fairfield, and then Fairfield.
Right.
It's kind of confusing, but there's a lot of work going on there, getting ready to go on there. We're in the right-of-way phase now, and we'll be talking to the various people along the route, but it's going to expand it and make it, for motorists and pedestrians, it's going to be so much better and safer.
Okay.
And, of course, that's right next door to Kroger. So Kroger's kind of busy.
Yeah, of course. Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's projects like that we're continuing to look at, and we're doing some looking to the future about how to improve some of our infrastructure, and notably Fairfield near the new Cartwright School is an opportunity.
That is an opportunity, because there's new suburbs out there, and currently going out there you have a beautiful brand new school.
Yes.
Do you have any ideas for, what other plans you might have for that area? Or
Well, we would love to be able to widen the road to make it safer, because our public works, our police chief, our fire chief, and everybody, we hope and pray nothing ever happens, but if a significant event was to happen to where 231 was impassable, is blocked off for whatever reason, how would you get from here to there?
Fairfield Pike's going to be a major,
And so we're always thinking about stuff like that also, hoping we never have to utilize it. And we're more so thinking that, okay, if you're running from the square to Walmart, and you don't want to go all the way through the business district, if we could improve coming off Derry on the Fairfield all the way up, alternate route, it gives a little breath on 231, and then it makes your trip a little quicker.
It might make people coming to and from work a little less frustrated.
Yes, sir.
So that's fantastic. Well, Scott, is there anything else you want to mention here? Anything new coming to town, or any developments for
Well, one small thing that I may want to mention before we close. The site plan for the MTSU aviation
out there at the Shelbyville Airport.
Yes, they have presented their site plan.
Really?
And
that's a big step.
They already have 85 students here now.
I've seen some of the plans.
Housing. Yes. So we're so excited about that. I mean, it's been such a joy to work with Dr. McPhee and others making this vision a reality. And now that they've got their site plan submitted, it's going through the approval process. You'll start seeing more vertical construction out at that area.
Wow.
Yes.
I believe I've already seen some new hangars or something. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and they look great.
Yes. It's exciting. There is so much right now, we could talk half the day. But I know y'all have got scheduling to get.
Well, we do have programming, I guess, to get back to.
Yes,
but
sir.
Scott, thank you so much for coming today.
Well, it's a pleasure doing it with you, Chase.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate you.
Well, yes, sir, absolutely. Good to talk with you again. Scott Collins, your Shelbyville City Manager, of course, right here in Shelbyville, Tennessee, telling you about all the various different developments and economic development and different things that are happening right here in the city of Shelbyville. And again, Scott, we definitely appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. On behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting, my name is Chase Clanton. We will see you next time.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684-2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care. Visit Kincaid Service Company today to experience the superior comfort of a Serta mattress. Serta has pioneered sleep innovation for more than 90 years, bringing quality products to more than 150 countries worldwide. Serta Comfort is validated by consumers with thousands of 5-star reviews and are designed and assembled in the U.S. at one of Serta's state-of-the-art facilities. Serta's award-winning mattress collections are created by providing superior comfort along with overall support and breathability. Get Serta Comfort by visiting Kincaid Service Company in Shelbyville. Online at KincaidService.com.